Hi everyone. An okay run from Raj. Not a really disappointing run, but not a wow you run, that's for certain. He's travelled really nicely throughout the race. He's not been too keen. He's just gone about his business beautifully, to be honest. The horses in front of us were having a real look around the whole way throughout the race, and he's been very professional. He's stayed straight. He's done everything right there. Jumped for fun actually throughout the race. I was landing and he was shortening. He was good long. Could do everything. Turned, leaving the back straight, had a lovely posse, and then all of a sudden a few more came around us and he was a bit like, oh, not sure about this. And for a big horse, I didn't really actually then have enough horse underneath me to real like muscle my way back into it. I was then in top gear really, and you've seen me then pushing all the way around the bend, and he's not quickened up from turning at all. And then I didn't get the clearest of runs turning in, to be honest, but like, to be honest, if I'd if I had had a clear run, I don't think I'd have been a length further forward than I was, because I always felt like I was in top gear anyway. So the fact I didn't get a clear run probably didn't stop me. It probably made it look like I was stuck in a pocket, but I actually wouldn't have got out of it anyway. And then we were very long at 2 out, which was fine, because I needed to try and wing it to land running, to go one good smooth wet sail if we could, and I winged it and we didn't quite land as running as I'd hoped, to be honest. But the wind has come from upside just at that point, and we didn't quite have enough force to go again then. We didn't go a real hard gallop early on. I don't think it hindered us, I don't think it suited us either really. We had a lovely posse. I was actually really happy when we weren't going very fast that I was a bit further forward than we potentially mentioned at one point. I think I'd just go chasing with him now, to be honest. He's a big horse, he jumps very well, we've seen that today. I know he fell one day with me, but actually he jumped that hurdle brilliantly when he did fall. He just was clumsy 2 strides after the hurdle. I think I'll go chasing. First time I'd ride him handy with a bit of room, just so you can get a nice clear run early on. And once you've jumped a few fences, you can probably then move in. But I wouldn't want to keep him boxing on the inside over fences first time, in case he doesn't enjoy it there. And if you miss 1 or 2 hurt fences, then all of a sudden you're on the back foot and you're trying to get out and you can't get out. So I'd probably ride him for a bit of room then. Look, it wasn't a bad run from him, but it wasn't a we've got a good horse here back on our hands again. You know, it wasn't quite the Chepstow run that we saw. We've not quite managed to match that again, but I think we will be closer to matching it when we go over fences with him. If you look at him, he's built for fence. I also thought it's good to soft ground, but it's tacky enough. I actually would like to see him on some soft ground, probably like proper soft ground. I know Carlisle was horrendous ground, but you can still run on soft heavy ground and it not be that extreme. I think that's what I'd sort of be aiming for, is some softer ground than this. We've been very unlucky. This is one of the driest places this weekend. Well, it's not a weekend, but it is a weekend. It's a bank holiday weekend, isn't it really? Yeah, that's what I'd be doing.